Guys, it's me, just Lucian again. And in this video is dedicated to the holiday season of 2024. I would like to talk about a movie which was the beginning of a franchise, a little mini franchise that involved the death of that guy. Yet, the Santa Claus movie from 2002, starring my second favorite Trump supporter, Tim Allen, is about what would happen if something terrible would happen to the big red guy himself. And boy, it's really good. This movie is very funny, especially as an adult. More. But there's one thing that I gotta worry about for the whole. Okay, now I've seen many movies and stuff that have been on the Xbox network where you can buy it. You can buy like they have like a movie package that has like three of the movies, like 1, 2, and 3 together as like a bundle package. So that if you buy like one, you don't have to go next time and buy 2 and 3 and probably 4 or 5 and whatever. And yeah, that's a standard practice. But for the Santa Claus movies, all 3 of them, Disney wanted to get greedy on us again and charge for each movie separately. Granted, it's on sale, but still, if you want to buy these, which I don't want to buy these, but just rent it out and probably next year too, and then you have that rank over 2 and 3. But that's kind of stupid for people that want to purchase these movies for themselves. It's especially egregious when you got little kids that want to watch it and they want to watch it on the wholesale price, like $10 or so. That's the sale price. And to buy it on right, you have to pay $15 or more for each movie. So that's kind of like, give me price, give me money. But that's beside the point. I'm sure that if they were to have these as a big bundle, it probably would come out to be like more like $30 or $40, for example. But they want to be gavons, that means that's the same word for eat a lot or a pig or something like that. That they would usually go for like say $60 at least. If you bought them individually at full price. So that's kind of wrong for them to do that. But like you said, Tim Allen is my second favorite actor, Trump supporter. And you'll never get to the first one. Who number 1 is. Let's see, do I have the movie here? No, we don't have the movie here. I thought you did. So to me, it is. I'll give you a hint. It's Hades. Yeah, that's right. I worship everything that James Woods does. He is good. He did for Hercules, for Kingdom Hearts 2. Also, for I believe that he likes doing the role so much that he actually does it for free. I believe he does it for free in Disney and video games and whatnot. And also, for the same matter, he's my favorite employer of Carl Johnson in the Grand Theft Auto games, like him over Big Smoke, Sweet, and the other one, the Truth. But besides that, even though even though Tim Allen did the movie, did the TV show's Home Improvement, which was hilarious, and he did this one, Last Man Standing, in which he did a very good tribute to Trump by dressing like him for one of the Halloween episodes. I still like him though as an actor. I don't think his political views are very good, but I like him as an actor. He's funny as all hell. In particular when he does that grunt thing that he does, which at this point is like a trademark for him. So, so when he did the when he did the that weak grunt that I can't do, I feel miserable at doing right now. That's him. That's all of his stand-up stick that he did back in the 90s, and maybe in the 80s, I should say. But anyway, it does make a return in this movie. He does the ho 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 stuff with that manly growl, which is funny. I also like him in Jungle to Jungle. And of course, you can't forget about the other Disney cash cow with him, Buzz Lightyear. Or, as many people would say, Buzz Lightyear. You could get Buzz from it. But anyway, besides Buzz Lightyear, I say that his character of Scott Calvin, conveniently the same in Santa Claus, are iconic. The Scott Calvin character is like his secondary iconic character for Disney, no less. So yeah, I will definitely do a Home Improvement video one day. Probably a whole show, because some of the episodes kind of blend together and whatnot. But I'll do it. I want to leave this. Think without all the episodes combined, or most of them anyway. I haven't seen all the episodes of Home Improvement. It's really quite funny, and I recommend that to anyone that wants to see a good TV show from the 90s. And it so happened that I know someone that looks like Zachary Ty Bryan back then. If you look him now, it's like, I think I insulted the guy for calling that, but whatever. To each his own. So anyway, this movie is very quite funny because it shows what happens when, like I said, when someone kills the big red guy, the big joy giver for Christmas. Santa Claus, Saint Nick, Babadol and Tully. Also, he refers to himself as Tobo Gijo, which, I don't know, that's kind of iffy, because the name Tobo Gijo refers to a character made by Louis Monte, in which Peppino is like a Christmas mouse. So so I would consider that like a tangent of Christmas characters, not Santa Claus himself. They might call him that in Italy, but I don't know. I've never been to Italy before, so or they call it to my father the old country. And I find that really funny that he did that. Only the hardcore Italians know who that character is, and it's very funny. I'll have to do it one day too. Peppino Chuzio, the tiny Christmas mouse. It's very funny. Along with Dominic the donkey, which the less I say about that, the better. But that's the point. Anyway, so anyway, we should get Scott Calvin is like a very hard worker, and his son is very into cynical at the young age of 9 or so, 9, 10 years old, maybe 12. So anyway, the guy is like a kind of a workaholic, so you think that they're gonna go into the route of being, that workaholic deadbeat father who doesn't give a shit about his own family and whatnot. But yeah, along those lines, we do go into a little bit, but then they change the attitude of him because he's getting divorced from his wife, and the new guy involved is played by Judge Reynolds. And God bless him. This might actually be his final trilogy movie series. I think he's still alive, but he doesn't do acting anymore, which is really sad because it was really good what he did. So anyway, you have Scott being a poem to his kid. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Not the night before Christmas, just the regular night before Christmas. By the way, who else thinks that would have been a really good tie-in with The Nightmare Before Christmas? To read the actual poem of The Nightmare Before Christmas to his son. I mean, it would have been about the same age that, that people would be introduced to that story, but whatever. So anyway, they talk about the story afterwards, and then he turns up the light and whatnot. Then afterwards, the kid hears clatter of reindeer on top of the roof. To which they both go outside, and the kid actually has enough sense to go outside without any with his full clothing on, whereas Scott goes outside freezing was balls off because he's got no pants on. He got boxers with no pants on and a coat. Now, even though this might seem funny, kind of outlandish, my father, God bless his little soul, has done that sometimes. Sometimes he goes outside with just a t-shirt on in the middle of winter. I know West. I'm like, if that were me, you could bitch about me doing the same thing. You'd be whining, crying, all this stuff. Put on some pants, put on some a shirt or something like that. So anyway, he does this great moral that you said for your kid, by the way. But going outside with no pants on, beside the whole rushing outside thing and being cold, is still going outside with your pants off, so that people can see your nice hairy legs. So in any case, he sees a fat guy on the roof with reindeer on him, in person. And so he says, "Hey, what are you doing up there? Get down here." So then the fat guy ends up falling off the thing and ends up in a big snowbank on his back. And he do a very good job in covering up his fleshy parts, his face, his arms, his whatnot, so that there's no actual identification with the body. I guess Disney must learn the lesson from Bambi and from Lion King Mufasa, which I don't know if I'll see that movie in 19 but it looks promising. I wonder how Disney can screw up. So anyway, they showed this beloved children icon getting killed on screen. And when it's killed, I mean, like, it literally gets destroyed. Because his arm is stuck up in the snow, and when Scott turns around, he's like, waves bye-bye to the world. I like to think that he's waving goodbye to the children of the world, as well as to Scott Calvin. Because even though Scott didn't love Santa Claus to death or would shoot him or whatever, he still caused him to fall off the roof and into the big snowbank. Which I would think that they would have more precautions for this type of thing. Have like a bunny cord or something attached to Santa Claus' outfit or whatever. Or a snowbank would be enough cushion of the guy's fall not to kill him. It's only like a two-story building, so I've seen people on the internet survive that type of injury from that distance. They might not be happy about it, and they might be paralyzed for life, but for the most part, they're safe and sound and all that other happiness. So, he puts on the Santa Claus outfit on the pants and the boots and everything else. And then they say, you are Santa Claus now. By force. You are him. Without reading the fine print or anything. Or saying, I agree to the conditions of the contract. But no, they just say, you are him. You are the Santa Claus. It's kind of like Willy Wonka, in which he makes like a claim, in the contract that they all sign in the beginning before they go into the actual factory proper. So anyway, I want to see a lawyer's perspective on this part. I think that they should have them on Legal Eagle or something like that. Legal Eagle about something like that. If you aren't aware of a contract, if that's still binding, that still counts. So in any case, they have them do the boots, the whatever else, the hat, the everything else. So when he goes into, they climb up like a magical ladder that appears in front of them up to the roof of the building. This all seems really legit, right? Mysterious. By disappearing, there's no indentation, there's no bank. You see him go wave bye-bye and all that stuff. Which you kind of try to predict it with well for sailing. Oh, there goes another Santa Claus out the window. Next. So, anyway, they have the key go July 1st. Even though it's not snow in winter and all that. It should be slippery as all hell. But they go up there anyway. And they pet the reindeer and stuff. And I know this is kind of gross and stuff, but I always wondered how they managed to fly. By using magical food or magical feet or whatever. But the real answer is in this movie, and when they have the reindeer fart using gas propulsion that makes them fly up in the air. And that's kind of funny in this case. Being real power. Yeah! So anyway, they get into the sleigh and whatever, and then they go on into the next town, the next building. Now, one thing I don't like about other Santa Claus movies, and this one too, is that whenever Santa Claus does like the stick of going from house to house and whatever, they always have they always show him skipping over a bunch of houses so it gets like a nice view of the whole area, whole city or town, wherever they're in. But that's when they do like house by house, after Topo Chico over there gets chased by a bunch of Rottweilers in a house. And that's kind of it's funny and kind of weird too. I'm sure that they won't do that for this case to show what it's like. But otherwise it could be just tedious and kind of boring. Just Santa Claus to go from one house to the other house, to the next house, to the next house over there, to this house, to that house, whatever. Also, I like the way they show the bag actually taking control of Santa Claus and saying, "You're going to this house next, you're going down the chimney next," to where they actually show him squeezing into the narrow radiator pipe that goes up to the roof, and then they transform the actual radiator into a suitable fireplace. Which, I don't know, it's a workout for places where they don't have fireplaces, like say, some other countries, like in Africa, for example, or Asia, where they just don't have built-in fireplaces, and they still believe in the claws. So anyway, he actually does get kind of aggravated with it all, bringing a kid adult-sized canoe with a paddleboard thing, kayak with full paddle, and it shows that his bag always recharges itself after every delivery. It was actually quite fascinating. You always assume that the sack of toys is just there and always full, and it's always bigger than he is. But I like the idea that they get connected to like a universal toys rather than just having a universe within itself. Kind of the opposite of the Christmas sack of toys. And keeps on recharging itself infinitely, or at least until the amount was separated and put into each destination where they gotta go. So anyway, the next part is that let's see here, they go to North Pole when all the toys delivered, playing up their Christmas act. So then they go to the North Pole and they bring it away and they go back to the water stable, whatever you call it. And one elf comes out and he's gonna be freezing his little chops off. I don't like the way you do this because the reindeer should put like a voice or paw print or some kind of a lock mechanism to do it themselves. And they sent one guy out there. He activates the secret power pole to extend beat the North Pole, and from there they also enter a secret code, number code, to have the Santa Claus and the kid go into the little workshop, the underground workshop. I like the idea of the secret workshop underneath the snow, so no one can find out about it. But I think that the posting and the code a little bit too much security, if you ask me. I mean, how many people can really see that they got into the North Pole and they were able to find Cinder's workshop anyway? You know, even those that are looking for it can't find it. Like the like the lost civilizations that people claim were from they taught everywhere else, like aliens or something like that. You just can't find it. So anyway, they go down into this world, and they meet the elves there. The elves like instead of being played by adult little people, they are portrayed by children, which I rather like because children are more or less what you would expect from elves. You're looking cute looking and all that other stuff, even though they're older. To which Scott says to one of the elves named Judy. He says that you look good for 1200 years old. To which he says, no, I'm dating someone else from wrapping paper, the wrapping department. So what they play Snoop Dogg, they play Coolio and all that other stuff too, with Tupac in the wrapping department. So anyway, they have all the children there, and one in particular, like the cue of the group, with all the invention and all the design and stuff. He has a weird rat tail braid. It's not just rat tail because rat tails involve low hair and all that from back here. But this braid's the whole thing like that. And so there's only 2-layer braid, and it's kind of distracting. So anyway, they meet Bernard, which is like a patch of the universe, like the head elf next to Santa Claus himself. And I really enjoy this character because he's like no nonsense. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what to do. He helps Scott out with everything that trying to help. They need to help with. He even gives the kids like a little ball that can shake around and help with getting his father back. You know, and meet him and stuff. But also, going back to my Uncle Darius, my uncle has a little son named Darius Jr. I know, real creative, right? And this guy, I grew up to Bernard, looks and sounds a lot like my cousin Darius Jr. And it's really funny to me. That's why he's my favorite elf. Possibly even more than Patch from the Santa Claus movie. So anyway, these elves are meant to help him out, help Calvin out. But, dealing with all the clauses and all that other stuff. They'll probably come more in later on, but the first one, Judy, she remind me of Mandy Irwin. Steve Irwin's daughter, which rest in peace. But boy, you were a really good guy. I enjoyed your show. And anyway, so anyway, they have these people. It's other family members think he nuts for winding up portray himself as Santa Claus, the Santa Claus. So anyway, they the drill where Judge Reynolds plays a psychologist, and he cheats absolutely nuts for thinking this and for having a kid think that he's really the big elf himself. I didn't mean to run there, but you know what I mean. Now also, they have this guy, he's not really a bad guy in this movie. Actually, there is no bad guy in this movie, but they had it so that Santa Claus actually adopts a kid against warriors in this one because they always see Scott gaining weight. He eat a lot of junk food, keeping the weight up. He grows a beard that's white and puffy, and then he grows the hair. His hair becomes white, even though he just freshly dyed it back to the original thing. So yeah, they do that, and I don't know, it seems like this contract thing has really taken over, because it's one thing to sign a life away to somebody, but another thing that it changes your whole physical biology to become a fat guy with white hair and a beard. Even though you may not want that, it's still gonna do that because they have to do this whole Santa Claus thing. And also, which started out as being whimsical and all that, getting fat, he's getting whiskers, he's getting all this other stuff. He got the naughty list and the kid checklist sent to his house, so you can see who's naughty and nice and that kind of thing. But anyway, by the way, when I looked at the list of children, they skipped over quite a few letters in there because they do the A, but they only start with, I think it was A-I or A-L or whatever. But I know that there are some names out there that are A-A, like Aaron started out, and they should also do like last names first, and then first names, whatever, that doesn't matter much. But anyway, this goes into the creepy territory when you're at the park, watch the skip the soccer game, or as Europeans might refer to it as football, where random kids from the park actually talk to him and sit on his lap, and they tell him what they want for Christmas. Now, it's all about good, but it's really creepy to see kids go to an old man at the park and just randomly say, I want a tree for Christmas. I want this for Christmas. I want that for Christmas. It's kind of off-putting, if you ask me. If I saw my kid freaking going to a weird guy in the street in the side of the place there, and they wanted something for Christmas or treats or something for Xmas, I'd be like, don't go near that old man. Let him be. Especially now that we have got more of a negative connotation of that kind of thing. But anyway, they chose this, and then they tried to take away the rights to the kid going to hate their father, which he doesn't like that much, but it's a court, so what are you going to do? You're going to go into court, a law. He should be with his mother and stepfather who love him very much. But the kid wants to be with the father, and Bernard, is trying to come into it, which is wrong. Bernard should say, you should stay with your mother. But no, he says, The, it's, I got no problem with it. Scott's got no problem with it. But once come with us kid, so then they do the whole abduction thing, like in the Circle movie, and but this is more of a willing choice type of thing. So anyway, the kid goes with Santa Claus to the North Pole again, and it's time they have more inventions for the zip that guy, like a fireproof suit. But they refuse to do something about if he falls off the edge of the roof and dies, and then gets taken over by someone eager to take him out. Like one of the kids in gaming in kids, bring your father to work day type thing. He said, so if I grow up and I want to become Santa Claus, all we have to do would be push you off the roof. Which, that's the end of it. You don't want to take over a guy's position to kill him. That's it, like Bruce and Cassius and like all the other assassination attempts. So by that logic, the Harvey Oswald should be president of the Kennedy, or wherever alien did that. So anyway, they do a fireproof suit for him that he can wear underneath the main suit, the main red suit. Now, that's really bothering me about the type of things, is that they always have like a fireproof suit for whoever, but, and it covers the body of the person involved. But the only thing is that, number one, I would think that they would have invented this a little sooner than now. The second of all, what about the face? What about the money shop portion? I would think that the fireplace would be a good spot for it, like the bottom of the lower half of the body. What about the face? Not in the face type thing, because that's a very vulnerable spot, even if you're not dealing with fireproofing. And they also update his hat to be able to tweet microphone, to a walkie-talkie, among other things too. But they refuse to do something else with it, falling off the roof. I guess Santa Claus must be very careful, because they don't give a crap. They'd be like, next, this guy died, next. So they don't give a crap about what happens. That's really sad. He's your boss, and he's a major mythological figure. So you better have something would happen to that guy. There's no preservation about him either. Or, maybe they should put dog proof on the suit itself too. So anyway, I really like this part in which they actually put out warnings and police searches for Kris Kringle. It's really funny because they always say, how do you see this guy as Santa Claus, as Tim Allen as Santa Claus, but then they show like the guys make all kind of wisecracks about it. Like they say he's big fat and he wears a red suit. That should be the giveaway. Oh yeah, also the CGI in this movie, it's good, but it's a little dated. For example, when I see the reindeer running around and flying and stuff, also the squeeze effect is kind of dated a little bit on him. But that's beside what I could tell there's like a blue screen behind it, a green screen behind it. So anyway, they also have this part where they mall center that's going there and living towards like my father used to do. He used to be the cynical of the group because in my family he had the gut for it and the height for it too. So anyway, he would do that. This small center was robbed up by the cops, and it's funny at all because you see him getting assaulted by the police, and like they have put his hands behind his back, and then they shoved his head into the hood of the car and all that. It's just so funny. So looking you got it, and also when the kid real Scott Calvin, you know, they say with the kid, he's up on the roof with the reindeer. They bring him and go for the Chris Crickle, which they refer to as Fat Boy. And I also like whenever Scott is walking around saying like, "Ooh, this kid's great, this kid's nice," and then when a beautiful woman comes by and walks past him, it's like, "Veronica is very nice." And she says, "But not in your dreams, Slayman. Not in your wildest dreams, Grandpa Slayman." So the real question would be, how the hell do you even know my name? That'd be more creepy than talking about her rights, caboose or hams, Christmas hams. So anyway, they show this, and then they also have the thing where you find out that Santa Claus has been captured by going to the scene of the crime, the scene of the abduction, his own house, with wife and with ex-wife and with new stepdaddy. That was a bad move anyway. But then the kids all see him like, "Let Santa Claus go. Let him go out. Let go out. The kids can go down." I forgot which one it was. It wasn't the Christmas Chronicles, but I remember it being another movie in which Santa Claus got arrested. I even made a Santa Claus movie. I forgot that. There was a movie where Santa Claus got arrested. Why he can't magically his way out of the time, no idea. And maybe because he doesn't have the bag with him. But anyway, they show that everyone crying and stuff because Santa Claus won't be able to deliver the toys anymore. And then the North Pole people send out the elves, like an elite fighting force, ninja style, to get sent out of prison and to rescue him. They copied this over when they did Hop, the movie, in which they had the little bunny squad come out and attack the people and rescue EB. So yeah, this movie is really funny in that regard. In that when the elves rescue Santa Claus with his son in tow, they rebel the police officer on duty, his guard, but they do it very weird because they wrap him up in like that, wrapping him in, but they do it in a very suggestive manner because all their ribbon guns or whatever you call it come from their crotch region. So I'm like, of all the places to put that, why did they have to put it in the crotch area? And why couldn't you put it right here on their lower leg or something. Like, where do you have to put it right there? And there were three of them, and it looks like they're you know, pumping the wheel, pumping the wheel, if you will. And then there's this one joke where they shove a donut into the guy's mouth. And that's a lot from about 2 minutes worth, if I know my stereotypes right. So then Carl said, he returns the kid back home. The kid wants to join his father, as anybody would. So the guy said, no, you have to sit here. We got mother with the guy, the stepfather. Like, oh, you really are Santa Claus. To which John Reinhold says, he presents you, Santa Claus. This guy is like supposed to be like this all-know, smart guy and all that. So for him to say, you are the Santa Claus, it really said something like, like an atheist saying, Jesus or Vishnu or whatever. It's a true believer moment. So they show this, and then we go on my way. But on the way out, before he delivers the present to everyone else in the world, he stops by and drops a parachute bomb gifts for the wife. the dating game. And then he drops off a Oscar whistle to the stepfather, which, number one, I would think that he would do this beforehand, or the previous center would do this for them, or, I didn't even know they made this whistle that looks like the Wienermobile. So that it's like whenever he blows the whistle, it's like he does the Oscar Mayer theme song. That was pretty cool that he did that. So anyway, they show this, and it's all happy and gay, and everyone's happy and stuff. So like that. No doubt from the tears freezing on their face because it's cold. So anyway, then the kid ends up blowing the taking the snow globe to see his father one last time before he goes away. And then he said, but son, I've only been gone for 10 minutes, and you want to see me. Enough is enough. I got other places to go, people to enjoy, people I got to enjoy to everyone else. Like the kid that spotted me for the first time, and he did, when he made his third delivery, he said to the kid, "You want us all go to sleep?" And then he took the doll into the tree, and it's so funny. Anyway, it's all happy, it's all gay, and he better not lose his foot on top of the roof. I mean, you would. I'm sorry, I'm keeping on that, but if he dies, if he slips off the roof, he's gonna be in trouble big time. Somebody can just say, I want his job, and then come right there. And then what happens if he just slips on the roof and nobody's around to clean the soup? What, does it just go into nothingness, or does he survive? Because, winter is harsh, especially on rooftops. So that means that he goes to there and he just falls, and then when the ring take over, or what happens then? Also, you gotta ask the question: what happens for children that have to? How do they give gifts to children that are like in apartment buildings with like 20 or 30 floors for them? Or does he go each one? Or does they go to the window? Or does it go to a pipe on top that branches off into the separate houses, the separate apartment buildings? That's a good question. I don't think that this movie answers that question, but still, it's still present. So anyway, this is a great entry to the Santa Claus mythos. A great start to the franchise as a whole. There are only 3 movies, so it's like a mini franchise. Yeah, I remember the trailer where Bernard said, "Then you are the Santa Claus," and Doc, when he got the summer game, he said, "This will go with you." I mean, he said they couldn't gain 35 pounds in 1 week. That can't be good for anybody, Santa Claus or not. You would think that it would take a little bit of time for him to get fat and grow the whiskers and whatnot, but he just instantly he shaves himself and then grows it back on 2 seconds. And if he lost a little weight, which is really funny to see Tim Allen running on treadmill bound to get a big gut everywhere. I'm sure it's like a fast food or something, but it's so funny on those laughs. And even better, when the Santa Claus goes into effect, it says that he's given it's given 11 months to get his shit together and move up to the North Pole. He didn't ask for this. He didn't ask for to move out in 11 months. He probably had any time to be at every home, any type of apartment, and all that. But no, they had to do that. They had to do the biological changes, they had to do the suit changes, and the clothes, and the health regimen, and food regimen, and stuff. And he had to have the kids behave differently around him. And he didn't want that. But because he didn't know any better when he showed up at Santa Claus, get out my roof and stuff. He didn't know what we were getting into. So the Claus portion of it is kind of stupid. And I'm sure it's not legally binding. But yeah, it's a good move for a holiday season of 2024. In particular, Christmas. As per usual, I give this movie a very merry, happy face to Silver Paul, because it was fun. All of it. But it was a great movie. All the comedy, all the whole thing they does with the roar, with the guitar roar they does. And it was a very fun movie on all sides. It's about one of the tentacles, even if he just puts off a roof. So yeah, I enjoyed this quite a bit. And if you like what is here and want to see more of my videos, you always like, comment, and share on my videos, or you can subscribe to my channel. Also, if you guys want to contact me for any future installments or any future ideas for my videos, call me or text me at my cell phone number at 631-707-3707. And if you want, you can follow me on Twitter or X if you prefer at Pete Nelson Pro. Also, my email is jjsviewchannel@gmail.com. So, I salute all you thinkers out there. It can be easy to go through your job, especially when they have probably 100,000 more scientists that they could be could rough up and rest and let and bring to the county courthouse. Plus, I hear that they have got a thing in New York City where they have like 1 million senators drinking at a bar for free. I think it was like a free drink or something for more senators and in general Santa Clauses, which is really fun. So, peace out, my brothers and sisters. And by the way, let me know if you guys like it better to have children as elves or little people as elves. Adult people as elves. I prefer children because they look more like elves, more youthful. So, have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Light Day, Happy New Year's, Happy Shut the Fuck Up Day. So, see all you guys and girls in the next video. From all you guys, girls in Ancient Land. Aloha.